What's going on, guys? Today I'm gonna be showing you guys on how I do my mid tapes for all you new barbers and stuff like that, or people trying to just cut hair, cut your own hair, whatever. I'll be showing you guys. Hopefully you guys can follow along. So yeah, so first things first, I'm gonna set my first bald line right above the ear for this mid tape. And my homie right here, he's trying to grow out like a little bit of mullet, so we're gonna keep all that bulk in the back. We're not even gonna taper it, we're just gonna do the sides today. Like I said, I feel like a taper is a really good haircut to first learn, especially for anybody that's really trying to learn how to cut hair first and they're not really experienced with it. A taper 100% is the way to go, man. You guys can never go wrong with tapering. So I like to start off with the number 2 close, just to debulk that little area of where I'm going to be working on. So now that I debulked all that area of where I'm going to be working on, and that way, I can see what I'm working with, I'm going to go in with the no guard open, and I'm just going to go in like a finger's width. So for this taper, I'm going to leave the C cup a little bit more darker, that way he looks a little bit more, fly, a little bit more, his taper looks a little enhanced, but it's actually not. It's going to be all natural. My bad if you guys hear all that shit in the back. But yeah, so now that I finished that up, I'm going to actually go in. For new people that are starting off, to get rid of that little bottom line, I'm going to go in open, halfway, and then close. But I'm a little bit more experienced, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go in closed all the way, so lever down, or lever up, my bad, and then it's going to go halfway and then fully open, just to get out that little bottom line. But if you're starting off, I 100% think that you should just go open, halfway, then close fully, just to flick out that little line. And always with this, man, you always want to flick out. So flick. So this is gonna just be lever play basically. If you need to adjust it, go up a little bit more. If not, it's all just lever play, man. So now that I took out that little bottom line, if that line isn't gone, you're gonna want to go ahead and use your trimmers, to take it out, because whatever you set it in with, it's usually gonna take it out. So now I'm just gonna go in with my number 1 closed, and again I'm gonna just go in a little bit of finger's width. So this is the way I learned how to do tapers. I'm not gonna lie, everyone has like different ways on how they do stuff, but this is the easiest way I find it. When I was starting off, man, I used to only use a 0 guard and a fucking, what was it, like a 1 or 2, I don't know how the hell. I saw a video about it, and the taper came out all right, but like I didn't like it, so I just started experimenting. I feel like 100% you guys should always start experimenting on different ways. Like I said, I used to do my tapers angled and shit, and I don't know, I just came back to this way because I found it more easier and it was more convenient for me, and I like the way it came out. I'm gonna say this all one thing on, but I'm gonna go with my half guard open, and I'm gonna go closed, halfway, and then fully open for that. And I'm always gonna flick out, that way I can just get rid of that little line that's in between the 1 and then the no guard open. There's gonna be a little line, just so get rid of that. So it's basically all just gonna be lever play again. So yeah, but like I was saying, I feel like experimenting on different ways on how to do certain haircuts and stuff like that is a great way to find really what's comfortable for you. You know what I mean? Something that'll fit you, that way you don't really always gotta stress about it. Another thing I suggest personally is I would always go on TikTok, man, and I'd find like different ways on how, so I'd like download those videos and keep them in my notes or whatever. And every time I'd cut hair, I'd always pull out my phone and just start like watching the video midway or like really quick. But don't ever really be scared to try out like different styles and like different things and different ways to do a haircut, because honestly, that's the best way to learn, dude. Find your own way that you think will fit, and if it comes out good and you fuck with it and your homies fuck with it, your clients fuck with it, that means you're doing it good, man. They like it. So now I'm gonna bring in that 1.5. It's gonna be closed, but it's basically all just gonna be lever play as well. I like to use the corner of my machine. Yep, that's the little line I'm gonna take out, the line between the 1 and the 2. And just make sure to always flick out, man. Just flick that shit, bro. That way you guys can see it's already coming a little bit more blended, going up a little bit more. So I'm opening up the lever a lot more, or a little bit more as I go. Also, if you guys got any questions or anything like that, my Instagram is going to be down in the description. That you guys can just hit me up, dude. My DMs are always open to anybody that got questions. If you guys want to see any haircuts, like any certain like haircuts that you guys want to learn, let me know. I'll do a video about those too, man. But hopefully you guys are enjoying, and hopefully you guys are following along and stuff like that. One thing I will let you guys know is don't ever get down, man. If one of the haircuts you guys don't fuck with or nothing like that, or like it didn't come out good, like I'm gonna be real, like to this day I have haircuts that I don't like, and I just feel like they didn't come out the way I envisioned them. You feel me? Like this one, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not the biggest fan of it, you know. But just keep going, man. You just gotta be consistent. You feel me? So now that I'm done with the 1.5, I'm gonna come in with some blending shears. And if you don't know how to use these, I can make a whole video on how to use these, but just pay attention to the motion that I'm doing. See, I'm coming up with it. I'm bringing the comb up as well, and then I brush it back down. Do that again right there, and then I just brush it back down. But don't worry if you don't got any blending shears. I feel like you can also, you know, use some guards, fade upwards to it. You know, just be really careful though. You know, it's gonna be like a lot of flicking and shit. I highly suggest buying some though if you don't got any, because I'm gonna be real, this shit will change your life, man. Every haircut I feel like I use these, you know, even skin fades, whatever the fuck, whatever type of haircut, man, I'm always using these, dude. They are clutch. Now that I'm done using my blending shears, I'm gonna come in with my trimmers and I'm gonna line up his C-cup. So I'm gonna go ahead right here, set a line, and then after I set that line in, I'm gonna come from the bottom, use the corner of my machine, and then just make a little C, angle it out a little bit, curve it, not angle, my bad. Then I'm gonna come back in, rake it down. I want to get that shit nice and sharp. If you want to make it sharper, you know, make their lineups last longer, use a razor, but I didn't use a razor on this one. As you guys can see, I'm just gonna come back in, touch it up, you know, make it a little bit more sharp. You feel me? Make it a little bit more sharp, because you know you want your client to walk out with the sharpest motherfucking lineup, man, for real. Because you want him to, as soon as he walks out, all the females just gonna be like, oh my god, where'd you get this haircut, and just be on him, bro. He gonna have to run to his car afterwards, you know. So now that I'm done with that, I'm just gonna go ahead, line up his vertical bar. I am gonna do a video about, you know, what certain guards do and stuff like that, and like differences between open lever, closed lever, you know, and stuff like that, how to get guidelines out and other things like that. But overall, man, there you guys go. You guys got a nice clean ass taper. Feel me? Personally, me, I didn't like the outcome of this taper. I feel like I could have done a lot of things differently, but you know, just keep being consistent, guys, and you guys will be good. It comes with over time, you know, more experience and stuff like that. Here's a little 360. If you guys got any suggestions of what type of videos you guys want to see, just let me know. Hit me up on my Instagram, leave down in the comments below, man.